Well, welcome back to Homemade Collectibles channel. Today, I'm just gonna make this quick video about my thoughts on Papo's dinosaur toy line figures. I'm just gonna scroll through their models that they've released throughout the years and just talk about my opinions about them. Now, I'm interested in dinosaur models. I'm a beginner. I'm not planning on collecting at all, but there are some pieces I do like, and I actually bought some. So let's not waste time, and let's click on the first one, Ceratosaurus. Let's move the camera so y'all can see that guy. So I have seen this figure in person, and I do have to say that it looks quite phenomenal. The details are always perfect on Papo models. Now, I have bought one before in my lifetime. Before this week, I bought two, and we'll do a review just to see how people like my opinions about these. But this Ceratosaurus is great. But honestly, what I'm looking for in the dinosaur model is if the plastic material, the details, the colors, the paint, and if it has jaw articulation. Now, I understand a lot of companies, these are not action figures, these are models, but I love the fact that they added articulated jaws like Schleich, Papo, Namu, Rebor. Rebor has some dinosaurs with arm and tail movements, which are amazing, but they're more expensive. But these are pretty good. I've seen this guy in person, I've held it, and I don't like how hard the plastic, or not the plastic, how hard the material is, like with the arms, the tail. But I do love the jaw, but I don't like how narrow it is. If you face that figure in the front, the jaw is so thin and narrow, it's like a V shape. But it's a really good looking Ceratosaurus. Like, I would still get it, but another issue I would have with it is the price point is $25, $22 to $25, sometimes $30, and it's not that big. It's not a huge figure. It's not like the Papo T-Rex. It's not even like the Papo Ceratosaurus. It's a really small figure, and it should be bigger. It should be longer too for that price point. But otherwise, it's a good looking figure. It looks like the Jurassic Park 3 Ceratosaurus, but not exactly like it, which is good. It's its own design. This is another one I liked. I've seen it in person, and wow, I love the colors. It's awesome. This is called a Georgosaurus. It's like a cousin or something of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Love the Jurassic Park brown colors. I think this looks really good for a Jurassic Park T-Rex, even though it's not, but it looks fantastic. My only gripe with this is the size. It's even smaller than the Ceratosaur, yet it's $30 freaking dollars. This is a $30 figure. It shouldn't be $30. It should be $20 max, but it's a $30 figure. How do I know this? Because I went to the store, and when I saw the Ceratosaurus, this guy was also there, and they were charging $30, and that's ridiculous because it is a small figure. I do like how the hands are a little bit rubbery. The jaws articulation is awesome. Like the bottom jaw goes all the way down. Like, it opens pretty wide, and I love it. I really did want to get it. Maybe I will in the future if I, could sell some stuff off. But my only problem with this figure is the size. It is way too small. Another figure I'm interested is the Atherocanthosaurus. This figure I have never seen before in person, but wow, does it look good. And I know this is a bigger figure than the other two we just looked at. So based on the image here, I can tell this is a really good figure. It's a really nice looking sculpt, really good paint apps, according to this photo. And it has jaw articulation, so which is a plus. Now, I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's around the $30 range. Let's see if you can find another image of it. If not, that's all right. Athero. That's okay. Besides the price, this figure is fantastic. I don't own it yet, so I can't really say fantastic, but it looks good. Definitely interested in that one. I'm interested to see how rubbery the arms and the tail is. I know these are not action figures, but I like when they're a little bit rubbery and loose with the arms and the tail. Spinosaurus. Here's one I've actually held in person. And you can actually buy this at Hobby Lobby stores. They have it for $20. And I've held it in person, and I gotta say, it's awesome. For the price point, $20, it's a steal deal. The only reason it's $20 for such a big figure is because it's an older model from 2007, and it's not an accurate Spinosaurus. It's based off the Jurassic Park 3 movie. At that time, that Spinosaurus was accurate, but as with new findings, the Spinosaurus design has changed, but this is still a great figure to have. It's got loose, less hard plastic arms, so they could move just a little bit. I like it. It's got great paint, great details. The jaws articulation is really nice. The pose is all right. I mean, I could have liked it if the head was more straight, but there's worse poses for a dinosaur figure than this, so it's awesome. Of course, I clicked on the Amazon link. Of course, I did that. Now, who else is interesting? Ooh, this guy here, This guy's a mixed bag for the collector community, and I'm a newbie for this stuff, and I already know why people don't like this figure. It's the pose, and I can understand the pose. Really similar to the Cryolophosaurus, which I actually have that figure, but this one is extremer. The problem people have is that this is not accurate. This is not how Giganotosaurus would stand. And my god, if this was rubbery, plastic, or posable, I would buy it, but it's not. I still do like it though. I don't know how I would feel about it if I got it in my own hands. The size would be pretty good, but yeah, it's just the pose is the problem, but it looks great overall in detail and paint. It's got jaw articulation, that's a plus. I like the fact that the hands are sticking out like that, but man, if it was posable with the arms, so you can pose it at least down, I would so get it. I would buy it. I would try to get it, but it looks awesome. I mean, it's just the pose. That's it. The Baryonyx. Let's get a better image of that. So this guy came out 5 years ago, and I do remember back then I was still in school, but yeah, a lot of people didn't like this figure either. This was one of those very first ones that was like, what is Papo doing? It's a Baryonyx with a bizarre head, a really bizarre pose with its arms sticking out, and it looks more like a movie monster than an animal, which, to be fair, Papo does make their dinosaurs based on Jurassic Park, which is a movie about movie monsters, genetic monsters, but this is just an overall weird posed dinosaur with weird colors as well. And actually, let's go back to that actual image of the actual product. Let's actually go look at that better. As you can see, the paint is pretty shitty, excuse my language, but if this is what it looks like in person, I mean, there's a blandness right here. They could have continued this stripe all the way to here, but they didn't. The orange is fine. It's just, it feels like an unfinished product. See, yeah, the stripe does not continue. It's nice it has jaw articulation, but it's a weird one. Let's look at some herbivores, because there are some herbivores I like this iguanodon. This is a really nice iguanodon. It's got jaw articulation too, which is a plus. It is a little bit funky with that though. You can see that, let me use the mouse. This is a little bit weird with the hinge, but it is for the jaw articulation. But overall, this is a really cool looking figure. So I did reach the 10-minute mark. If y'all like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and thank you.